Guys ready? Yeah. I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clicked on unmute.
First on our agenda, we got the reorganization of board. That'd be like president, so, you know, one of you two want to take over the president. I'd be fine with that.
I don't mind doing it for 1 year.
I'll make that motion, Mike.
Mike's president, I'll second that.
Do we need to do all those in favor?
Mhm.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion passes. Do we want to do our three then? The three bigger ones?
Vice President.
Nice,
Oh, we need to do vice.
yeah.
Either you guys want to do that?
It don't make no difference. If you want to keep it, keep it. It don't matter either way.
I'll make a motion for Charlie if he's interested.
Second.
Yeah, that's fine.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Opposed? Motion passes. Want to do our three big ones and then circle back to the smaller ones? Just so
Yeah,
it's
that-
clear with the departments. Charlie, I think you were over annex.
Yeah, annex courthouse, all buildings, yeah.
You want to stick with that for the year?
Mhm.
I'll make that motion.
Motion from Donnie,
I'll second.
second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'd like to keep the jail and EMS, the emergency.
I'll make that motion that Don stays on the jail and the emergency.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And I'll stay on as highway,
Mhm.
if you guys are good with
Make
that.
motion.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch who made the motion for
For
Mike.
Mike, I did.
Donnie.
So you guys want to circle back to the other ones at the next meeting when she has a list?
Oh,
There's no issue with that, is there, Justin?
Other boards,
All other boards, the
just all the other boards, that's fine.
like Kirksey and
Sure.
Arrowhead.
Everyone continues to serve until their replacement is appointed, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we just didn't get the list printed off for today. We want to make sure we do it right. So. Okay, do we want to circle into the boards? Start with the plan commission. Well, that would be part of the reorganization.
Well, normally, that's president. I don't care which way you do it, but. Good down here,
It's up to you guys. If you guys want to wait till the end, that's fine.
super state, that way these people ain't waiting.
Yeah, let's get through those and then the agenda.
Benjamin?
Going
Good, you.
pretty good. So I've got 19.5 acre lot and then a 2 acre lot in North Judson area. And I've already spoken with the assessor's office. Let's have a meeting at the North Judson Town Hall, and I've spoke with the North Judson's attorney and the town's manager. And we're looking to annex that corner section of our lot that's already been fenced in to the property long before I ever got it. And getting it annexed into the county, so it's under the same tax code and considered as one property.
Instead of having two properties. And Judson was okay with that? What are your roads?
Do I?
Where are the roads? What are your crossroads? Where are you talking?
So it's 602 Sheridan Avenue. So when you turn there on Sheridan Avenue and go north from Burger King there, once it gets to the end of the road, it kind of curves, and once it makes that curve, that's all considered private drive. So it's off of back the northwest side of North Judson.
Wow, and it's, Judson's all right with it.
I mean, you know, a little bit about that.
So I think the property you're talking about have to be disannexed by the town council. So otherwise units would be annexing property from each other all the time. What has to happen is that 2 acre parcel that's within the town limits of the town of North Judson has to be approved through the process of disannexation by the town council. Again, functionally, it makes sense. Otherwise, people be stealing property from each other all the
Right.
time. So it'd actually be, my understanding, that some of the research that I did when this was on the calendar, he's got to file a petition for disannexation, the North Judson Town Council, if he wants it to be county situated property.
And North Judson has kind of the opposite claim on that, saying that in order for them to proceed on that, that it would have to be requested from the commissioner in order for them to approve it.
I'm their attorney. I'd set them straight if
I
that's
mean,
what they said.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
that's the information I got from the town manager.
And that's okay. It could be, yeah, Joe probably, because I don't think Joe and I talked about it yet. I talked with Andrew just briefly, the clerk treasurer, kind of explained it to him, but it was late last week that I did that. So you might have talked to them before we had the chance to communicate. But their town council would be the ones to act on that. I mean, if they want to give their blessing, you say, hey, the county's good with it, but they'd be the ones to actually file the petition with.
Okay, so how do I go about doing this to where you guys approve and I don't have to come back for another meeting?
I'm okay with it down here.
Well, I guess if Justin's advising for them to start the process, that would be kind of where I'm.
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't have to formally approve anything because if he's disannexed, because I think as you said, you're 19.5 acres already county situated. So if it's disannexed, it just is part of the county. I don't think you guys actually have to act on it. But again, if you want to give your informal blessing, however you want to do that, but
So either way, you won't have to come back.
Sounds like a great plan. All right, so is there anything I need to do with you?
talk with Andrew about getting on the agenda so that way he can set you and the council can talk about what that step is. Because I think, again, it's either going to take a petition on your end or they're going to have to act on it on their own. So, because it's like the process of annexation usually takes 100% buy-in. They need to know that you're obviously is the only landowner that's affected 100% for it. And if it I don't want to give you legal advice, but if it takes filing a petition with them, just talk with Andrew. He'll talk you through next steps. Andrew Brown, the clerk treasurer.
Sounds good.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Right. Highway Department? Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Emily. Talberschmidt,
I'm sorry.
Talberschmidt, TAUBERSCHMIDT.
The form, garage.
The foreman of pilot.
Yeah, I know. I meant
Kim Crawford.
in Kim. Okay, I know I've talked to him on the phone, but I didn't know. Haven't met him formally.
Ladies, that you started here.
All right. So we have a couple quotes for the brush choppers. Mower Max came in at 274, 388.55. They have a lead time of 8 to 10 weeks. I also included with this lease proposal and the statistics for each machine. The specs for each machine. The Evergreen Aspen came in at 270,054. They have a 4-week lead time, but he does have one in stock right now, so it's a possibility we could get one earlier. And he wanted to know if we would like him to set up a demo to come and do some brush chopping in our area so we can see how the machine
Is he one that come out to the county garage, brought the demo?
He was the second one that came out. The day that he came out, it was horrible out. And um, we didn't get to do anything outside. So,
I think both of those machines were actually out there last year.
yes. Think we looked at the Aspen inside, but we just didn't get it to do anything with it outdoors. I've also talked to somebody at the state.
Alaska County.
Alaska County down in state down in Winnemac, they have a lower max. That has sat there for a year with no. They can't get it, that nobody's come to work on it, so. I don't know if that would make any difference to you guys, but it kind of makes a difference. I think when we're looking at a machine and we want it to,
We definitely want some.
No.
I mean, it's out of Florida and they can't tell them when they're gonna get up here and.
Where's the other one from?
He's more towards
Southern.
Michigan, Warsaw area, so.
So when you're talking about from Florida, which one's that here?
It is the mower max,
Yeah, this,
This.
the first quote you're just looking at. But like I said, the second quote here, Brown Equipment. Is out of Evansville, but he is up here in our area. And I know Laporte has several of these a couple of these machines and so,
The exact machine.
uh,
Laporte's got the exact machine,
I don't know if they have this one or the bigger one.
but from these people.
Yes.
I have no trouble getting
Yes.
people there to work.
No. He said he can normally have somebody there or parts within a day or two, so.
That's the one you like, exactly.
I like the American made one myself,
Which one's?
which was the
The one from Florida,
one from Florida.
Oh,
The other one's made in Italy.
Oh, okay. Which one you said they're having trouble getting people to work on?
they could never tell you when they're gonna have somebody here. They can tell you a week, well, clearly that didn't work out for them down there,
is that
so,
at the state highway down here?
Yes.
Okay, I see it.
yes. I haven't been able to get a hold of the guy that I was gonna talk to about it and see why it wasn't. I didn't get a hold of him today, I had to leave a message, so. Hopefully I can hear what's going on with that machine and. Kind of see. Because I mean, I liked the other one, it looked easier. I ran the mower max when it was there. It was easy to run. Well,
I think that's the one that Marshall County has too, and they've had those for 3 years, I think.
This one,
No,
the blue, yeah.
have they had any trouble getting people in?
he claims not. They have, I think he told me 3,800 hours on it. Run it almost every day.
Right.
I guess the one at Old Port, he's have like 6,800 hours on it, so. And they haven't had any issues with it either, so. Hopefully we get that lucky. You never know about anything anymore.
Like you, I agree with the American made of them. Might just get phone to give us something right. And they'll show up and.
They do as long as they're going to come and we're gonna be able to get parts for it. And that's my biggest fear.
But this will be in the middle, I think, more harder getting parts.
Parts, yeah.
Well, I know, but he carries the parts on hand up there, most of them, so. I don't know. I guess when it boils down to it, it's your decision, but
No, the second decision is how would we pay for it?
I know that Rachel said that we did not have the money in our. With paying for the trucks, that we do not have the money for that. It would be, that's why she had me get financing on both the machines. On the Evergreen. Their lease is a little bit different. It's a little cheaper and we wouldn't pay our first lease payment until 2027.
That's good.
Yes. The other one, the lease, I thought was a little higher, but the machine's a little lighter, so.
I think I mentioned we'll wait till next meeting. Move on until Jim talks and we get them going. So, get over the garage. Till we get answers on the.
I would like to see why they can't run the
That's what
mower
I'm saying,
back.
so.
That really worries me because. I don't wanna have a machine that costs that much money that nobody's gonna work on.
That's
Just
what I'm
have
saying.
sitting in the lot.
I'm suggesting we table it till next meeting, this part. Until you talk and you could even ask him to call Mike. Since
I
he's
can-
over the garage and then we'll get this figured out. But I'm like Mike, I'd like to go, definitely go American. But.
Yeah, I do
And I'm-
too. I just wanna go with something
Nothing we
that
can do.
runs. And the other quote here was.
Or are you
for
guys gonna
another-
table that, make a motion to table
I
that?
made a motion.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And the second quote was for. On the other side was for another Boda.
Yeah.
Was that last time, each one.
There was a little bit of an increase. But not a lot, I think. It was 78 last time, I think,
I was gonna say 77, but,
77, 70, so just somewhere right around there.
and I think there was weights added to this that you. guys-
There are weights added to this one that weren't on the first one because we learned the hard way.
And do you guys have the money for this?
This one I do not know.
When I talked to Rachel earlier, she thought that they could cover this one if they could get the money from the auction on selling the John Deere. That is, it's actually a brush shop, well, it could do both.
Right.
I believe that machine, the John Deere that needs auctioned, has been down since around August, September.
At least.
Yeah.
And how long was the lead time on getting one of these? The
This
last
one was
one
we did 120 days.
when we got the first two, didn't that?
There was a little, so it was a little slower, but he has guaranteed me this 90 to 120. If we get it ordered right away, we should be right on track with the 90 to 120.
I think we ordered it a little bit later last year.
We did. We did.
And I think, did you take delivery in May?
One was in May and one I think was in June.
Yeah, and we were kind of cutting it close for when we needed. to
Yeah.
Here,
It cut it quite close.
how have they held up?
They seem to be doing okay. We haven't had really a lot of issue
Mainly just lines, hydraulic lines, but.
and basically,
maintenance.
yeah, just a little bit here and there. And they've come out and fixed them and they've even sent people to when they were out on the road and fixed them, so.
Well, I've heard nothing but good about
We haven't had any real major issues. I don't wanna jinx
Jinx it.
myself.
I think there was a skid plate issue, but I think that was more of like, the operators didn't know how to maybe set the mowers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That turned better after they finally learned how to. He came out and told them how to set the mower, so it's not gonna do that anymore, so.
I think we should go from one, yeah.
That's something we could take out of Hume Cap even if I had to.
Well, she's got the money,
Yeah.
let's let her do that, make them take that one, maybe.
Do we wanna maybe table it till Rachel's here and she can confirm that she thinks she'll have the money in the budget?
Yeah, that one she did not tell me, but I knew she told me that she didn't do
Yeah.
this.
When I spoke to her, that's how she let it on, is she thought she had the money for the Kubota. But I hate to put words in her mouth, I'd rather her say it here.
I'd say we make a motion to move forward with it if she says she's got the money instead of what, waiting 2 more weeks.
Well, my only concern is if I misunderstood her.
Well, that's what I'm saying, I make a motion, we buy it if she's got the
Oh, okay.
money.
Pending her,
And I agree that we give the money back to her from the John Deere for the auction.
Is that your
To
motion?
help pay for this. Yes, that's my motion.
Okay, we have a motion from Donnie,
I'll second.
second.
And would you see how long it'll take to get it here?
As soon as I talk to her and I'll call him. Like I said, he said 90 to 120. As soon as I order it, he'll let me know. Once they start.
That way we're getting all matching stuff
Mm.
and change part.
All those in favor?
Right.
Aye.
So that motion was for $82,904.72. Pending Rachel's confirmation, she's got the
But she has
funds
the phone.
and she can have the John Deere funds from the auction.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, I have to take that.
Just one other comment. I don't want to wait too long on one of these if we're gonna do it.
And you,
Because we don't have anything to start the year with for a chopper.
Yeah.
Because
this,
it is,
I think we move on that as soon as you might talk to these people.
okay, I tried to get I didn't find out until today about that, so I tried to get a hold of them as quick as I could and that just didn't work.
You got contacts at state too, where you call and find out what's going on through them and not.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm going to get a hold of the guy that's down there. So I put a call into another guy to give me the guy's number that's over there because I didn't know
Right.
who was over it.
Real quick before she leaves, what's our thoughts on where we're gonna cover the funding from this? If we
From
do,
the
for the brush chopper,
brush shopper, I say King Cat.
Yeah.
I
out
would
of
think,
the big account,
yeah,
Mhm.
I think we
regular,
can.
yeah.
There's, yeah, I can do it.
Now, is that something we wanna maybe have the auditor look into just to make sure that we're good if
The
we,
funds are in,
yeah,
you don't know, she tells me.
yeah, that way we're
But
ready to
then
make,
hopefully you got an answer.
right. The cost for both of them is very similar,
Mhm.
so.
Right, right.
Yeah, is
Anything
there
else?
anything else you need me to look into for either of these machines?
You guys?
Mainly.
Just that?
Well, I'd like to know how long the tractor. will be.
Like I said, I will probably know more when we order it.
Right,
Like I said, he can give me 90 to 120, but until they start building it, he can't really tell me, so. But I keep in contact with him, probably weekly when we put an order in. He probably gets tired of hearing my voice.
So once Rachel confirms that tomorrow, she still has to go to the council for that one,
yes,
yeah. So it'll be a few weeks before it gets approved anyway,
Okay,
yeah, cause every 2 weeks, yeah.
yeah,
okay,
sounds good.
All right. thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I got this application. The next item on your agenda is about this Arrowhead Country. It's an application for a grant, but they want to know what project and the cost of the project, and I don't know if you guys have anything pending that you would want to apply for a $5,000 grant.
Oh, it's got a cover.
Is that the application from Arrowhead?
Yeah, I think I sent you guys a copy of it a while back.
But I mean, Arrowhead gives out, let you apply for a grant every year, is that that
Mhm.
grant?
Yeah,
So that'd be something like the park board and them would apply for. Have you applied for
I
it?
got one last year, I got a grant.
Did you get one this year?
I didn't get one this year.
go for it. And then Mike wanted me to bring these invoices before the commissioners for the attorney regarding the Hamlet annexation.
Right, well, it sounded like it went to him and it should have never really went.
Yeah, I think there was some confusion on that, am I understanding it correctly, that all of that was our attorney fees for him discussing it with Donnie and I and some of the work that he did on the side?
Okay, but always in the past, if they were wanting an annexation, the people who wanted the annexation paid all the costs.
But they didn't want that.
Oh.
We asked for it. Commissioners asked. for
So
that.
we pay this, but where do we pay it from?
You can cap, I guess.
Cume Cap out of you guys'
How much was it?
one of them's $133 and one's 57.
Cause we asked for that
Yes,
surface.
yep, and it was brought out and
Right.
everything in the public.
And we had to ask for that service because Justin
Justin
covers it.
sits on both boards, so we asked for a new attorney.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
yeah, it
gotcha.
wasn't nothing to do with him, that was all us.
So we probably need to make a formal decision as to where we're gonna pay those funds out of. Was that a motion?
Yeah.
Okay, Donnie made a motion for the money to come out of cume cap.
I'll second.
And can you read that total amount again?
133 plus 57 would be 190.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we have vendor claims. On that. You guys have a chance to look over these?
Yeah, I had a couple. Sheriff's Department, Mike leaned to 305 for the retirement.
305,000. That's to keep them caught up. Remember, there was a big to-do about it last year because I guess,
But that's why I'm asking, everything was all approved and everything, that's why they went with
Yeah.
it. And then, on page 10, the treasurer, 3,922.83. Don't say what that's for.
Teresa, do you know what that's for? The treasurer turned in a claim for $3,900 and some cents.
3922.83.
I don't know. I can go upstairs and find it if you'd like.
I would like you to, if
Yeah.
you don't mind.
We can circle back to it if we need. Hey, real quick before you leave,
Teresa.
Teresa,
okay, and this may just be more for discussion, but before you take off up there. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed on this, but several of our departments are using Amazon.
yes,
And I understand they get good pricing,
right,
but that, when you look over this, you see a big lump sum.
yeah.
And I'm not saying there's anything funny going on with it, but it sure could lead somebody to wonder,
Absolutely.
what is this stuff that's being purchased on Amazon?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use Jim's department. All the departments do it, so it's.
Yeah,
we're
not
here.
just you.
It's a big purchase for them.
Yeah, but you know, there's, I don't know, there was something around $4,000 on Amazon.
72-inch smart TV training to get a whiteboard and everything else.
Okay,
Training.
but those,
Which is our, yeah,
but those expenses are kind of, you know, if
Yeah.
somebody really
there's a
questions that.
couple that,
Right,
but if we put like a hold, cause when you do Amazon, you gotta pay it right then, right?
No,
goes on.
You know what I
it
mean?
goes on our Amazon.
If they
business.
do the Amazon, but we get a copy of what.
What
the
all was
Amazon-
listed.
Yeah, it's an itemized bill that I sent upstairs.
I think we should do that.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys would
I
be
think
comfortable
so,
with?
Yeah.
Then we know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel
Cause
like,
it's every department, pretty
Yeah.
much everyone you go through.
and I'm not saying there is anything,
Right.
you know, I'm sure it's all, now, as your department head, do you go through that stuff? Or are
I'm
you
the only one that has access to that. stuff.
okay, so you know everything that gets
So I know
purchased
everything that gets purchased.
and,
Would that be a problem to itemize it out on the?
No, not at all. I mean, I could print the invoices and right now,
Right.
you know, what I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just going there and go with it. The way mine's set up, I don't see what anybody else has purchased. All I see is what I've done.
Right.
So.
You can go through and you can see what everybody's got, either ordered, delivered, anything like that, and what department it's going to.
right,
However, I turn in an invoice with each claim, so. there's
When you
no-
turn into the auditor's office.
Yes,
Yeah.
every
just-
Amazon claim has an
Just
invoice
just
attached to it.
make us a
yeah.
spreadsheet of all them.
I'm just gonna break all the plans down.
Yeah,
itemized.
Sure. I don't know, I just think that's a good idea.
yeah.
When your department does them, are you the only one that does
I'm
this?
the only one that purchases anything for my department, so yeah, I know
Okay.
exactly what we purchase.
I wonder what, at the highway, I'm assuming Kim probably is the one buying it. I don't know
Yeah,
if,
she usually does that.
I don't know how much Rachel oversees that, I can kind of ask her
Alright.
about it.
I think it'd just be better if it was brought out to one at least on our.
Right. Okay. All right, so we have payroll, for pay period 2012-2025. Pay date was 12/26/25, 332,000. $29.96.
So we,
I'll second. All those in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Don't forget it's 26.
Yeah.
Then there's the minutes too.
Yeah, where did those get to? Is that?
That's done.
Okay. Printed on long paper. All right, we got the minutes from the December 15th meeting.
we'll move. I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Staff where she needs to go.
Said Stark County Treasurer.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna. You mind if we jump to Jim? That way we're kind of.
Yeah, so we move forward.
Yeah, that's fine. Jim, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you have?
Yeah. Well, as everybody knows, I've been looking for a new location for the Grovertown base for future reference. It fell into my lap. It's 2.92 acres, right where we want to be, north of the tracks in Hamlet. We've got two accesses and egresses to get out on both sides. We come out to Main Street and go straight down out by the gas station, or we can go back out. It's on Old Third. It's across the street from Doble's old building.
So even if they change 30 years from now,
It's still,
it'll still be okay.
we're still, basically, if you walk straight across the street, you can walk into the golf course. You can see, if the trees were cleared, you could see the fourth hole at the golf course with the water.
Is it north side of 30 or south?
North side,
North side.
north of the tracks.
Is it currently zoned residential?
It's currently zoned residential.
Now. Might be kind of a silly question, this is a government office. What's that gonna need to be zoned as if we put?
I am not sure. I didn't go that far into it.
John, you got any ideas on that? That would be my only question, is to make sure we can do what we want to do that right.
How close is the house, but
There's one to the right, far back in the back, and there's one at the corner. So like. Yes, yeah, not,
looks like it's woods on both sides.
it is woods right now. There's woods here, woods here. This is farmland. This guy owns the same piece right through here.
Okay.
This right here is owned by the owner's son, so I've already talked to him.
That's what I'm saying, so we want to talk to our neighbor.
Yeah.
Doesn't a siren, but I think you'll be all right. I looked at that, I think you'll be all right.
Coming out of that area, like I said, we've got both ways to go. So the only people that would affect will do the golf course. It might be me, but I listen to music when I'm playing golf anyway, so.
You know, roughly what the dimensions of this property are?
No, it's on the back. I don't know. I didn't bring, I just printed off 3 real quick copies.
Maybe I'm blind here.
No, I've got the parcel numbers, but
Yeah, don't say the actual.
road front. I know it is all, that entire square block is right there. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of road frontage.
You said it's on the north side of Old 30, by which, the gas station in Hamlet?
The old gas station is kind of east of the old, if you know where,
Used to be?
no.
That's too far down.
Old 30.
Oh, Old 30, I'm
Old
sorry.
30. Do you know where the RC car track used to be?
No.
Okay, it's kind of east of the RC track.
Is that within town limits of?
That's within Hamlet limits. But it's got access to everything from that spot.
So we'd be at the mercy of the town to give its approval to make any changes, to be zoned a different way.
I would, don't see no problem, but I mean, I think we should move forward with it.
Town wanted us to be inside their building.
Right.
So,
We have sewer and water.
no, it's just woods right now.
Is there sewer and water run through there?
Yeah, there's sewer that goes back to both sides, both
You
houses.
can't put in a septic, or if you're gonna end up putting a $40,000 septic, and not made prevention of them. You want to get some soil borne some first.
So
that was the
There's
other-
a septic line run through the
Sorry?
line goes
So
through.
there is
There is
septic.
septic that runs right through
There you
there.
go.
So we're
The
good.
claim we're looking for, the 3,900.
Oh, that's all it says. Stark County Treasurer, 3,900. Down each circle. And how much were they asking for this?
20,000. I mean, it's right there.
I think we should lock it in somewhere.
So Mike asked about the zoning and it would have to either be rezoned or just as special, an exception, special use permit. And if it's Hamlet,
Credits.
that's where they wanted it.
If they choose to add it to the next year's taxes.
Well, they mentioned about going towards to the fire department, working with them, but it's on the wrong side of the track. So,
Yeah, it's in Hamlet, but it's, you know where Gobles is? Gobles Repair.
you know where co-op is?
Yes,
Yeah.
It's just east of there. Same road.
but it's still in the town, not in the county.
Yeah,
It's in down
town.
It's in the town.
in the city.
Yeah,
limits.
so then it would have to still go, you'd have to get the, either a special use variance through the BZA there or have it, or they'd have to rezone it. Easiest thing to do would just be to get a special.
I know they got night meeting, Jim, but would you mind getting on their
No.
next agenda?
I will.
If you're looking to buy real estate,
Do you want to go?
you'll have to get 2 appraisals. Because basically it says you can't offer more than the average of the 2 appraisals. Great, he's only 120K, I'm sure it'll price for that.
Right.
You still thinking,
Well,
yeah.
well, I know what he paid for 15 years ago. It's on the back of the sheet.
I'd just like to make a motion or whatever that he can contact the owner and let him know we're interested, so that he'll hold it for us and give us a little time to check into this.
Now, usually in real estate offers, you can put a lot of contingencies. So can we put something in place contingent upon the things you just mentioned and the fact that we have to go to Hamlet?
Yeah, I mean, you can do a letter of intent. I mean, I'm not gonna try to talk you guys into another meeting, but might be worth having an executive to talk about what you want to put in there. Maybe the owner wants to come to the executive and he can talk with you guys. You know, that's kind of what, so you don't want to negotiate it out loud. I mean, so
Right.
just a thought, but yeah, you can do a letter of intent and then letter of intent for the purchase of the real estate, you put contingencies on it, say contingent upon the appraisals coming in high enough. And that way they give you like a period to hold it.
I can get him up here if you guys
I
want.
don't know, we really even have to have a meeting,
No.
talk to him. You
He's,
see what Justin's saying, but I don't think we would need to on that.
yeah, I don't think it'd be a
I've
problem.
asked him if he wants a meeting with us, an executive.
We've got a lot of boxes to check here, though.
Right,
I'm not opposed to a meeting. I wouldn't mind coming in.
I'm
if-
neither, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, But could we make a motion today to move forward with a letter of intent? Pending some of those things?
Probably want to wait until you have the appraisals, because you don't even know legally what you can offer yet. And a letter of intent without a contingent offer price is kind of pointless.
Well, I'm just,
Should we put in there the, depending on the appraisal, in that letter?
I think Donnie's just concerned that this.
I don't want, yeah,
Sometimes our stuff ends up dragging out for months.
It does.
Could I talk to the owner and ask him if we could just get an appraisal?
that's what we're kind of asking
Yeah.
Justin, what legal and what.
So, yeah, I mean, the process for buying real estate, two appraisals, you've got to pass an ordinance identifying the property. So I mean, you still have to pass an ordinance or a resolution, still have to get the two appraisals. So. I mean, I guess you can do a non-binding letter of intent, just saying that you're interested, you just can't lock yourself in.
I would like to do something like that, just to, because I think the guy would be fine with it, but I just want it out.
Yeah.
Maybe you have the chance to talk to him and see if he.
I talk to him about every other third day.
Yeah, and you can, I guess, tell me what he says, and if you guys would like, I can draw up a non-binding letter of intent that doesn't promise price or doesn't promise like a closing date, because we'll have to pass an ordinance and get
It's
appraisals.
pending negotiation,
What's that, Frank?
interest pending negotiation,
So,
no price there.
so Donnie basically made a motion to move forward with a non-binding letter of intent. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, we can do that, it just, again, since it's non-binding, I mean, he could sell it tomorrow to somebody else if he wanted to.
But at least we know we're interested.
Sure.
Why don't you talk to him, Jim, before we do any of this? And if he wants a letter, tell him we're interested, but if he wants something legally, we'll have Justin draw something on.
Or like a meeting even,
Next, yeah, or.
if he wants a
Executive
meeting.
Come up, talk to me.
Yeah, so when we get into a little bit of detail with him more, that'd be the time to do it, so.
Sounds good to me. I'll talk to him tomorrow.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable moving forward with the purchase if there's too much red tape
Right.
for that location. It would potentially be easier if it was in the county, only because we can go directly to our planning commission and see what we can and can't do. In this case, we're gonna have to work with Hamlet. And I'm assuming since we're working with Hamlet, we're probably gonna have to.
I can help you with the purchase, but if you're gonna negotiate zoning with them, that's where I'm conflicted out. I mean, the whole purchase, I can, that's not a problem, but. Yeah. Got a lot of weird ones. that
Do we
popped
want
up here
Jim to
lately.
talk today?
I think any conversation to help keep this going. is a
That's
good
what I'm
idea.
saying.
I'll go down there tomorrow.
John, did you find it?
Not yet, sir. Sue's correct. There's nothing in our ordinance that specifies government buildings or things like that. So if it doesn't fall within that, we would have to get a special use permit. But, it would come from the planning commission, so. And the BZA.
Well, I think we're kind of all in consensus. We want to keep this wheel moving.
I think.
Well,
If we have a special meeting, it sounds like we're all in favor.
I'll see what he wants to do.
Okay.
And then get back to you next meeting.
Okay.
I don't think it's a problem for him to hold it.
Alright.
So. Without a doubt.
And if there is a problem, call a meeting or whatever.
Sounds good.
Executive meeting, whatever.
Does he want to bring in?
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing it to.
Thanks. Thanks, guy. Everybody.
So that wasn't a claim, it's a surplus tax. So when someone comes and pays their property tax and then maybe their mortgage also pays their property tax, there's a surplus. And then if they prove their payment, they get their money back. So that's what that was. And there might be some on the next one also.
You're sure that's all it was?
Yeah, because if you look right above it, it'll say surplus tax.
It'll say what?
It'll say surplus tax if you
If you look at the fund number.
Oh, okay, I see
Yeah,
it.
1201.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. So there'll probably be some on the next one too, because I put those in the docket.
That's what I had on that one.
All right, so our grand total for vendor claims is $985,100.74. Got a motion from Donnie,
I'll second.
second, all those in favor? Aye.
Thank you, Teresa.
Who did the minutes, the last time? Teresa worked on them? You know, one thing I noticed is it didn't seem like it had the detail of who said what as much. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there was a lot of discussion and she got that in there. But it didn't necessarily say Donnie or Mike said this or Charlie. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that next
Yeah.
time, but I feel like the public should know 5 years from now who.
Yeah.
you know,
Exactly.
made a motion.
That chat GP that it's been doing those. If you say who you are before you start to talk, it will pick it up. And say that you were the one that was
So if you do
talking.
like a roll call. then
It picks
it
up your
regulates
voice.
Your voice and then they'll.
Oh,
Good.
so when you say here or something, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like if you say I'm Charlie Chesick and you say I'm
Oh.
Don Binkley, then it'll
Yeah.
recognize your voice and pick it up.
Okay,
But if not, we'll make sure that your names are added.
okay.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No problem.
But you need us to do that at each meeting?
Yeah, in the beginning, if you could just do like.
You
a
don't know
roll
our
call.
voice?
Huh?
Nothing. I'm just aggravated.
That's okay.
Okay, so we did vendor, we did payroll, and we got the minutes. All those are good. You got everything down there, Michael?
Mhm. Yes.
Perfect. All right, we had 2 applications for the Veterans Office.
Yeah, that was these here, which we had them in emails, I think, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you each have copies.
Yeah.
Oh, we do? Oh.
Now, was I remembering this right, that Mark Gorley recommended one of these folks?
He did not. Well, he sent us one. He
Okay,
did recommend it, but that guy still,
Okay.
I talked to him the other night. There, these two in here, I don't know, I think we need to even have another meeting or even wait a couple, at least our next meeting, see if we get any more application. Hopefully get some more.
so is that a motion to table?
Yes.
I'll second.
All those in favor, aye?
And Mark said he would set in to get ready to start.
He's pretty involved with this.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's over
Right.
something in Indiana over the veterans.
Now, does that position pay anything or is it all volunteer?
The Veteran Service Office is a part-time job that does pay an hourly wage.
Okay, do you know what that hourly wage is?
Not off the top, isn't it like
It's
16,
like 16 an hour.
16.12, I think, $16.12 an hour.
3 days a week or something.
Is it mandatory hours typically, or is it
No,
flexible?
usually they've let them set their own hours
Mhm.
before, but they want them to set a specific time so that
Yeah.
people know when they can come in and not come in. They
Okay,
don't want them to say, oh, this week maybe I'll work
Mm-hmm.
this day and this day. They want it set.
I know this year we can't do nothing, but I still think we need to look into making it full time. We got more veterans in this county than
Yeah.
Alaska does,
Mm-hmm.
just for thought,
Right.
so you wanna wait till 27? Is that what you're saying?
to move full time.
Yeah. So we can start talking about it
Yeah.
maybe later in
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, I think it needs brought up.
I think that's a good idea.
It used to be a full-time office with a full-time secretary.
Really?
Really?
I don't know. if-
Right, when I was here, when I was here before, Frank Amidei was the Veteran Service Office full-time, and his secretary was, oh gosh, I can't think of her name. Doris Winters was the full-time
I think
secretary.
it's something we need to talk about.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if, how many counties around us are full-time?
I
Any
can
idea?
find out. Yeah, I
Mark
don't
would
know.
probably know.
Yeah, Mark, I can get over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Marshall County's worked 4 day a week. They work Monday through Thursday at 4,
4 days a week,
Monday through Thursday.
is theirs full time?
I don't know if that's full time or
Okay.
not. I mean,
They said, she said 8 to 4, so that wouldn't be
Yeah, 8 to
full-time,
4.
4 days,
they work.
be 28 hours a week.
You probably don't know about Glasgow.
I know it's not full time.
It's not.
I don't think it's full time. I've never seen it.
I still think we need to check into.
I did have a commissioner reach out to me from a neighboring county, about the time the resignation happened. And he said they were suddenly getting a increase of people coming to their veteran
Really?
affairs.
Hmm.
So I think it's important that we keep somebody there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, you guys want to move to appointments?
Mm-hmm.
Good with that.
Okay. All right, so John, I'm gonna have you kind of fill these two guys in on what you talked to me about, but you're under the impression that we might actually have 4 appointments needed for the planning commission.
Yes, sir. So there's an A and a B. It seems like because you have the trustee, we fall under the A as far as appointments go, which is a total of 5 citizen members. One of those being the trustees, and then the other 4 are appointed by the board. No more than 2 can be of the same political party.
And you think all 4 are up this year?
Bill Turner was a replacement for someone who left the board. When he's a replacement, he fills in for the remainder of the term of the person that he replaced. From what we can find, Amber and I, all of the citizen members expired on December 31st, 2025 already. So he would have to be reappointed because he finished the term of the member he replaced.
Normally, they don't all expire at the same time. They do it like they stagger it over the years. And I only saw 3 openings on the list I had from last year that I got from Rachel.
We had 5 leave at once in between, what was it, June and August? And then that kind of, I guess they all got hired around the same time as well. But from what we can see, based on the old planning administrator and building commissioner, they were all the same exact time.
Well, I know last year when we made the appointments, there were different dates.
Yeah.
So not everybody was up on the same year.
Yeah, and that's why they do that. So
Yeah.
they-
Now, Justin, if we start all 4 members over today, can we do that, or do we need to stagger it somehow?
If I may, real quick, sir.
Go ahead.
I think what happens is, well, I know what happens is. The initial term is 1 year. If, for example, you reappointed Dale, then he goes to a 2-year for his next term, and then each time the term goes longer and longer, and that's what offsets the years. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm just using him as an example because he's the only citizen member that you had on the board. If he's reelected, his next term would be 2 years.
That's
Which
the
would
Probably
offset
been 4
him.
years.
That's the first I've heard of that.
Yeah, it was,
I have heard that
Never that
before,
way
and I think it
before.
was way back when we,
it was
got
the
it.
citizen members were always staggered.
I would
1,
think
2,
they
3,
down.
4.
do that method. I don't know what that.
Yeah, on any board, it's usually staggered at some.
Because you don't want all new members all at one time.
Years ago.
Usually when I see the
We did
terminology
that.
about
Did
staggered
the
term, you're
stagger
talking about a natural
year.
clearance to avoid
Did it
stress setup. I'm not saying he's wrong,
We did
but
that.
it's been
And I don't know.
well over a year since I looked at the statute. Did you talk to Nathan about any of this?
I have.
Okay, I mean, I feel good if you've talked to
Yeah,
him about it. I
we
just,
had
I'd have
talked,
to look.
but it was more of a discussion to be brought up, at a later time, but the meeting didn't happen.
I just,
We're trying to piece together what happened, both
Sure.
of our, there was no continuity, so we're trying to figure everything out. Everything that we have shows that the citizen members, except for one, was 2026. It was a female, I don't recall her name, she was 2026, and then, all the other members were 25.
and I've not looked at the statute. Like I said, it's been well over a year. So if he's talked with Nathan, I'll defer to them. But I mean, I'm happy to look into
He's
more.
not, he's not giving me a yes or no, you know what I'm saying? I have mentioned it to him.
Yeah,
It's on the great list of things we have to talk about, but from what I'm piecing together, it's, I can look it up while you guys are talking.
Ma'am.
Well, I did talk to Nathan when I was still on the BZA as president, because we have the same problem with the BZA. Somehow, all but 1 seat was expiring this year, and you just don't do that. And he said, so I asked him, I said, is there a way to fix the stagger? And he said, yes, commissioners can help fix it by doing like, take 2 of them and make them 2 years for this first term, and then put the other ones at 4. And then when that 2 years is up again, put it at 4, and that would fix the stagger so that you have 2 and 2 on the. And he said it's totally up to the commission.
I don't know if it's on the planning commission, but if one on the board.
what she's saying makes sense, because again, when you set, I've set up for a couple small towns now, planning commissions for the first time, and you stagger them. They just have to understand when you appoint them, you have to say for the record, this is your term. You're gonna be for 1 year, you're gonna be for 2 years, and then after that initial appointment period, it runs 4 years, so it's offset. So that makes sense to me. You guys have the ability to control the terms as long as you tell them when you appoint them, this is what your initial term is, and then 4 years following.
So we got 4 spots, but we need 2 Republicans and 2 Democrat, right? Am I hearing him right?
I
One of
believe,
them has to be.
It could be independent as
Or
well.
an independent, okay.
It just could be no more than 2 of the same.
And
So
one of the planning has to be dual appointment, don't forget.
do we want to make 2 appointments a 1 year and 2 appointments 2 years? And then that starts the stagger,
Mhm.
We can do 2,
or we have to do maybe like 2 and 4. But if we started 1 and 2, it would still be a 1 year stagger, and then if we chose to, it would continue out for 4 years, like Justin says after that.
yeah,
But that would at least create a stagger.
I'm all right with that. So I'll make a motion, we go with Kenny Lone Eagle. Believe he's a Republican.
He's independent, sir.
Independent, Kenny is.
So would you want to
So
make
is,
Kenny a
well, I
1 year
don't
or
know.
2 year?
I don't want to do that. I thought he was a Republican.
Oh, so you're rescinding that?
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
Okay.
Cause you only have 1 independent, you said, right?
Dale Turner, yeah. No, you can
Well,
have 2.
you can have 2, we just can't have like all 4 of them be Republicans.
Okay, so we have 2 independent, 2 Republicans.
You could have, yeah.
Okay, are you, Dale Turner wanted to be for a planning commission also?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the only thing he checked on his was planning commission.
Oh,
Not BZA.
cause I thought she said BZA.
Well, I'll say Dale and Kenny. Well, we want to stagger.
Well, let's pick one name to
Kenny.
start with. Okay.
Kenny
so
Eagle.
Kenny is an independent, and
Are we verifying that at all?
I am. Oh, verify, oh, I don't know.
He-
I'm just going by John, you can have that on the board.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, we have-
the applications in front of you.
That is verified.
Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah. So we have Kenny as an independent, and are you suggesting 1 year or 2 year?
1 year.
1 year. Okay, we have a motion from Donnie for Kenny as an independent for a 1 year term on the plan commission.
That was for just the,
Eagle. He on yours.
yeah. I think. Yeah. I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
All right.
Aye. Okay, that's one of the 1 years.
I think we confirmed that Jim could not be on the plan, our
Mhm.
county plan
Mhm.
commission, because he lives in town. Is
Correct.
that right, John?
He just has to live in unincorporated or own land in unincorporated.
You have land out in the country,
No.
Jim?
Well, I'm gonna make a motion, for Christine as a Democrat to serve one of the 1 year.
No, second that.
All those in favor?
That was a 1 year term.
Yep. So now we're looking to fill 2 2-year terms. And both of these could be Republican or independent.
I'll make a motion for Dale Turner.
Motion for Dale for 2 years. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
And Dale was an independent?
Yep.
that's correct.
Where do you live at?
It's like on 210.
Right on 210. That qualify?
I don't think it's an incorporated area.
That's not incorporated.
Yeah.
You could,
Well, and pending this year, we had some turnover. So even if,
Mhm.
because I actually know every single person on this list, so it's kind of a tough decision.
Yeah.
And some of these are just 1-year terms,
Right.
so it may come up again in 12 months. I think this year we had 5 people swap out, so there may be more opportunity for somebody else to come back in. And I actually talked to somebody in a neighboring county, and they kind of went through something similar this year. They had quite a bit of turnover in their planning commission.
So I'll make a motion, Tom Bush,
For a 2-year term?
What's the politics?
Republican.
Okay, we have a motion from Donnie for a 2-year term for Tom Bush.
So that's the last spot available, right? 2-year term?
For this year.
Yes. That will fill our point.
On the planning commission, so.
Yep.
Right, we have BZA next.
Got a question?
Did I miss which one of you three was going on the planning commission?
We didn't
We're
get,
doing that next meeting.
Gotcha.
Michael, stay on there till our
Mhm.
next
Okay.
meeting.
Are you seconding that, Charlie?
Okay, we have a motion from Don. Do we have a second? I'll second that for Tom for a 2-year on the Republican. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed?
What?
Aye.
Aye.
Pose.
Oh, you
Opposed.
oppose?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that covers Plan Commission, now BZA.
Make a motion for Gene Pugh.
Now, do we need to do anything with staggering here, John?
No, I probably, they all three of them expired at the same time. Again, so those I have confirmation, I have full dates. Eugene. Mark Allen is a trustee, so they would have to reappoint that. And then the last one was Kenny Eagle. He also expired this year. Both of those two did resubmit new applications, so they were aware that they were expired.
So Gene will go on to a 4-year term?
Gene, if Justin says it's not like that, then I would recommend you guys keep going the way you're going now and stagger 2 of them.
But we don't need to, right? You say that BZA don't need staggered. I mean, they need staggered, but
Right,
are they not now?
they're not right now.
Okay, well, we probably should.
Gene, what's your politics for? Okay.
So do you want to do one of them a 1-year and one of them a 2-year?
Probably better.
So I'd just like to note, the political party does not matter for the BZA.
Oh, okay.
So I say 2-year for Gene.
2-year.
2 years for Gene Q, motion from Donnie, and I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
And Gene's here tonight. Are you good with that, Gene? Right. Right, so we need one more. Now, this person,
I thought you needed 3.
Yeah.
I think one's a council appointment.
No, you guys have to pick someone from the current.
Oh, right, you're right.
And then 2 citizen members.
No.
Okay.
And one of those has to be from the planning commission, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
So including the ones you just appointed.
yeah,
All that group, you have to pick.
yeah. One of those people that are on the planning commission now has to be one that we select for the BZA. And I think Kenny was on there, I think.
I'm okay with him. That would give us a planning in BZA, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah,
And Kenny's a 1-year, so that'll
They
be,
do him, they
we
do
could
one there.
reappoint. Yeah.
So who's making that motion?
All right,
Okay, so we have a motion from Donnie for Kenny Eagle to be the dual with a 1-year term.
I'll second.
All right, you got a motion, a second. All those in favor?
all right.
Aye.
So can only one person off do both?
I believe that's accurate. Is that right, John?
No, sir, you, with the plan commission, you'll nominate one of your own members to also go on the BZA.
No, the planning commission will.
Right. I'm not sure about that, because I think we just accomplished it, didn't we?
That would have, no, that would have been for us.
Alan comes in, Mark was the planning commission.
Okay, yeah, because he's appointed by the trustees.
He's to the planning and then planning
Right.
appointed him to BZA.
So we will handle that one at the next planning commission meeting.
Okay, so on our list, it says we need 2 commissioner and 1 council appointment. But we're now
This
saying,
one don't, well, this comes from John, but yeah, the auditor says council.
You got your 2 appointments. So now
Right.
the
Well, but
council
John
needs to
said-
make-
That one you give us, John, it says 3 commissioners.
Should be 3.
What about the council? Because the council has
The
one.
council has 1. Are you doing the trustee has 1 as well?
then the trustees will pick that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
They
but
pick-
you do have a trustee 1. Right,
Well,
Yeah,
that'll be-
trustee-
Planning.
The trustees pick the
Trustees for
trustee
planning.
one.
right, but there is no trustee for BZA.
Right.
So you have 3 county commissioner appointed, 1 county council appointed, and then 1 planning commission appointed.
No, that's not, I don't know, that's not the way it was on the
That's
list that
right.
I got from
That's
Rachel
right.
last year,
There's
but
5 people total on the BZA. So right now, Mark Allen is your planning commission appointment.
Correct.
You have Jean and Kenny, so that's 3. You've redone Jean and Kenny, so you guys still have 1 more, and the council has the last.
Correct, the council will have to replace or reappoint Mark Allen, but you guys still.
Mark Allen's not their, Mark Allen was not their appointment. Mark Allen is
Oh,
the
well,
planning
whoever-
commission appointment.
They will have to nominate 1 more, but you also.
They never filled
So-
their seat.
John, on BZA, does it matter where you live?
Unincorporated, same thing. Or own land and unincorporated.
And we already have Jean on there.
it have to have been screwed up for years because I was just going by Rachel's
I'm
list.
still a little bit fuzzy on it.
Right, yeah, I'm not.
Do we want to table the last one till the next meeting just to be sure we're doing it how we're supposed to be doing it? We've got most everything filled.
Anyone do that.
What do you think, Charlie?
yeah, that's fine.
So, send motion, Bill?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna table the last commissioner appointment until the meeting, is it on the 14th?
15.
Is it 14th or 15th?
Should be on a Tuesday, the 20th. Because the holiday, yeah.
Okay, so January 20th.
Mhm. Who seconded that to wait? Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, health board,
Make a motion, Deb Hampton.
was she on it before?
And Deb and Angela, Deb and Angela are the ones that are on it right now.
Oh, okay.
And that board's been running pretty smooth, hasn't it?
Reappointments, both nurses.
So you made the motion for Deb, right? Yeah,
I did, yes.
I'll second that.
Motion is second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And who did you say he was on?
Angela.
But she didn't send a letter, right?
Yes, you did. It's
Yeah,
been
we
there.
couldn't hear something else to you.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'll make a motion for Angela to serve on the health board.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Library board, 1 member needed, commissioner appointment.
I'll make the motion to appoint Steve Dodge.
I'll second it.
Got a motion and a second, all those in favor? Aye. Motion passes. North Jetson, Wayne Township Library,
No,
It's a council
That's
appointment.
cancel.
yep, we'll skip that.
And nobody applied for the aviation board. Didn't get any letters for that.
Did nobody apply for that library board either?
For the North Judson?
Mhm.
No, not with me, but it'll be a council appointment if they do.
Okay, but
have
currently,
you seen anything?
Now, do they have to live in North Jetson? Or is
I
it,
think they have to live in either North Judson or Wayne Township, because it's a North Judson Wayne Township Library Board.
okay. And nobody applied for who came off the aviation board?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, we'll get
You want me to
Keith
contact
Reed.
whoever was off and see if they still want it?
Yeah, better check with them, because they might not even know about
Yeah.
it, so.
Is that on the county website too?
Yes, that was all on the county website. As a matter of fact, and I sent it to the radio station. It was on the radio station too, on their printouts on their webpage.
Hospital board, 2 members needed, commissioner appointments.
Make a motion, we'll leave Dolores Bennett on there and Kathy Nolan.
Got a motion from Donnie for Dolores and Kathy. We have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, motion is second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And you did get somebody who sent for the city planning commission, and I emailed them back because they didn't say if they were in the 2-mile jurisdiction. And they never answered me back, so I don't know if they're in the 2-mile jurisdiction.
Okay, now for Donnie and I's purposes, let's clarify here what we're looking for. For this seat, they have to be in the 2-mile. They
cannot be in the city limits, and they cannot be outside the 2-mile jurisdiction. It has to be in that 2-mile jurisdiction around the city limits. Can't be in the city limits.
Jim, is it you fall into that?
No, he lives right there.
Yeah.
He's right over here.
And I thought if we didn't get nobody, we could appoint.
Well, that's what they originally said, but they changed the law. Denny Eastock said that they changed the law. Remember you guys appointed somebody and then they couldn't take it because they had changed the law and it has to be the 2-mile jurisdiction.
And do you have that posted?
Yes,
Okay.
it said can't be outside. It can't be outside the 2-mile jurisdiction and it can't be inside the city limits. And it was posted that way.
Yeah, that really narrows down
Mhm.
who it can be.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of help.
And if city planning, you think they could live anywhere.
Right.
And the Peterborough board, nobody applied for that 3rd seat and they really
That's
need
the
somebody,
council, you know.
That's
but
council.
nobody applies.
Nobody
Applied for the visitor center either.
And then we need 3 on that.
Mhm.
Nobody applied for the building corporation.
Nope,
Okay. Now, is there any restrictions on that one?
building corporation, no, not that I could find.
How often do they meet? I mean, is it-
They haven't met that I know of.
It's usually just a service of bond.
Okay.
And you only had one applicant for,
Well, we only need one for
Yeah.
us.
and Bruce said, he called me today and said that Kenny was the council appointment, but go ahead and let him be the commissioner appointment if you guys want him. Because somebody else wants to be it too, but they haven't turned in an application yet, and Bruce said he was gonna bring the application in and that they would appoint him on the council.
Well, I mean, that's all hypothetical. They don't know how they're gonna vote.
Yeah,
Um,
well, that's what I meant, that.
right.
So if that's what we're working on, I'll make a motion, we take Kenny.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Oh, Rachel's not here. I don't have to say that, do I?
Yeah. Somebody will catch it.
Yeah. All right, drainage board. We've got 4 applicants.
Need 3 of them.
We need, yeah, I don't, that's not listed on here, but I think that's right. We need 3.
Yeah,
I'll make a motion, Matt Lawrence.
I'll second.
We got a motion and a second from Matt Lawrence. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'll make a motion for Justin Hazelton.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
We've got 2 more. Or 2 more to choose.
I'll make a motion for Greg Troiki.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, KIRPC. We need 3 commissioner appointments. We have 2 applicants.
Make a motion, Bill Crazy.
Got a motion for Bill Crace. We have a second.
I'll second.
Motion is second. All those in favor?
Aye.
You guys want to move forward with Brandy or table
I
it?
think she's on there, right? Mike,
Yeah, she's on there now.
and they said they was okay with her staying on.
They sent a letter, yes.
Make a motion, please, Ron.
I'll second.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And we had one for park board, but it's the judge's appointment, so
Mhm.
What, is there a spot even open on the park board?
just for the judge's appointment, that's the only one that's open.
Who got off?
Pardon?
Who got off?
I don't, well, it's probably I don't know who got off. I mean, it's probably the same person that was on there.
Usually yeah, that's,
Nobody got off?
That's what I'm asking.
it would have been, what's it,
Sam?
was it Ballard, no?
Sam Byer?
President.
I know, but wasn't he the judge's appointment?
That I don't know.
I thought he was.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know it was up.
Just the judge's
better
appointment is up. The appointment that the judge makes is the only one that I found that was up.
Better make
But
sure.
how do we know? I mean, I think we need to contact the park board or Dick Ballard, because I think he is the judge's appointment now.
Oh,
And if he's up, I think he needs to be
Yeah, he needs,
aware of it.
yeah. He's-
I make a motion, we table the park board appointment.
I'll second.
Motion to table.
well, that's, no, hey, but it's not your appointment.
Well, okay.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, so we can't do nothing with the anyhow, but I think it's fair that the park board get it figured out.
Okay, I'm not sure what this is. Check for garden across from.
Oh, yes,
Oakland
you guys
Drive.
approved back in June. Let's see. Back in June to give this guy $5,000.
The Hope Center.
Hopefully, yeah.
And if you guys had, you approved it in June
Yeah,
2nd.
Hope Restore, it's not. Hope
Yes,
Center.
June 2nd, the check was written to Hope Restored Recovery. But Hope Restored Recovery won't accept the check because the check is supposed to go to, oh, I wrote it down here somewhere. To Jesse Keene, who has, he's the one who put out the money doing that.
Here,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one who was here. But
why do we gotta send it to him and not, why can't he take it and then that?
because Hope Restored doesn't want it in their
They don't want-
financial report because the money's not coming to them. And we were discussing it and we think maybe he should have a nonprofit thing before we give him $5,000.
Yeah, we can't just write him.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah,
It's
that's what we
supposed to
were.
be for that garden.
Yeah.
Mhm. And he said he's already put the money out and done a lot of the work already. But
Well,
So do we need to resend that check?
But, well, we don't wanna put it in his.
No, I mean, we need to cancel,
Yeah,
pull it back.
Well, we have the check. He gave us the check back.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is we need to terminate that check and
Mhm.
probably eliminate the motion for it.
well, the motion was made for that it went to the garden. And that it still needs to go for that, but he's gotta figure that out. I mean, we can't just hand in the money.
yeah, it was at your May
I think it's Bill
19th
the
meeting
fence or
that you
something.
approved
That
it.
don't make
Yeah,
sense.
I remember doing it.
That don't make sense wanting him,
That's what, yeah.
he's wanting it to go to his name.
Well, he tried to get it through Hope Restored, but they didn't want it in there.
Hope,
Showing that they-
she'll be able to take it and show that they just paid it right back to that guy. I don't want.
But
The
they
way
won't
it
do
was
it.
presented, it was presented as he represented Hope Restored. So kind of shocking that he came back just this week and said, here's the check back.
Yeah, he's held it since June the 2nd.
Well, we can't do nothing with it until they get it out.
Yeah, well, but I just don't want that check just sitting around.
You want a motion to cancel it or?
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but
And Bill brought back
Justin's
to
been
us.
bobbing his head over there. I'm kind of waiting to.
Well, I'm a CPA, but I know enough that money in, money out can be tracked on a financial statement, just like anything
Yeah,
else. I
right.
mean, maybe I'm wrong here, but I
You
just.
making that motion?
Yeah, I'll make that motion. Cancel it.
Second.
We got a motion to cancel the check and a second. All those in favor?
Okay.
Okay, for the record, is there,
Did you second that, Don?
Yep.
You talk so softly, I can't hear you half the time.
Mike Lean, is there a check number or anything we can reference for this?
Yes. Check number 84012, written June 2nd of 25.
And do you need a motion from us to destroy that check?
Well, you just did cancel the check is destroying it.
Okay,
I think that comes
Is that
back
good
to
enough?
us.
Yeah.
So it can go in the shredder.
I think,
Oh, yeah.
tell Teresa to tell him to come back to us,
Right.
if you talk to him again.
I'll send him an email. I have his email address.
Okay.
And I have his phone number. He gave it to me.
Yeah, we don't have a problem doing it, I don't think, it's just.
Right. Yeah, I didn't have a problem at all. didn't I?
Yeah, I don't think State Board of Accounts would think very highly of us writing a check. to an individual person
No.
or something like that.
Okay, you guys got anything else? Yep. I got one thing, Gwen?
Oh, good. Got a little bit of time, nigga.
You guys told me I
You're
gotta
good.
head over to Johnson.
Okay, guys.
Evening.
Good evening. So I was asked, it was brought up in a meeting in the past about possibly swapping surveyor's truck or the planning commission truck and this and that. So, I was asked to get some prices on some vehicles. So here's what I have for you. This is how much my current truck was. This to me, and I don't know exactly what you guys are looking for, but I don't really, I mean, I don't want a new truck, you know.
To you, and I talked to John.
Yes,
About
correct.
his,
Yes,
we've been talking, I mean,
swap
Rick's
it
gotta
out.
have a truck.
Yes, and so, exactly.
I don't agree with Rick having a brand new truck, nothing against Rick,
No,
but
no,
just cause of for the maintenance,
Right.
you know what I mean, we don't.
Yeah.
And you or John would, I think, would benefit more from a new truck and take your truck and give it to the maintenance. company.
right, okay.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, okay.
Not you've asked us not.
Yeah, I wanted to make that clear. So what I found, this was at Lock Monday. This is for me the best bang for the buck, okay? So this is a 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 Pro, it's called. So it's an actual work truck with the heavy duty suspension and, you know, it's a plain Jane truck. It does have an electric or a power driver's seat and it already has a bed liner in it. Has 3,000 miles on it. It's still under all the warranties. Out the door with the discount that they give and everything would be 39,784. Okay, so, and also, now if you did want to consider this, I want to throw it out there for you. For Rick's sake, if you decided to even purchase a truck like this for Rick, this truck can handle a 7 foot by 7.5 foot light duty straight blade snowplow. Poly construction, because I know you guys had mentioned that he may be interested in plowing. So this truck right here, would actually be able to handle a snowplow. So I just wanted to throw that out there. You start looking at the rest of them, you're already jumping into the 40,000s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was the one I found I really thought was the best thing for the buck, like I said, no.
And this was from where?
Lock Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, very easy to deal with there, very nice. So, but I do have these as well, just to show you, so you guys can look everything over.
It's like with the government discount and everything.
It is, because that's actually considered, it's classified as a fleet truck,
Okay.
so you get a fleet discount.
I don't know if it was something through like Sourcewell or like the highway use.
No, it's actually,
So it's probably the same thing, I would imagine.
yeah,
Cause
yeah.
they, so it's supposed to be a little cheaper.
Yeah.
And you said this is a V8
No, yes, that one is a V8.
and crew cab? Yep.
Well, it's a cab and half,
Okay.
so what you used to call an extended cab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that's super cab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your truck have a, Tahoe cover?
It does,
Okay.
yeah, that's got the
Would
rollout
that
one.
fit on this, do you know?
That was something I was gonna check into today, but I didn't have time because these came in late in the afternoon at 2 o'clock.
But it
But-
wouldn't interchange probably.
I wouldn't think that it would interchange, only because my truck is 2021, it looks like, and this one's 2020.
Well, I think
But I don't,
be a little different.
yeah. But, so then moving on to the next one here that they found, this one's in Illinois, they said they could get it here if you guys are interested. Now it's an extended cab. So on four-wheel drive, everything that this has. So it was originally gonna be 47,000, looks like, let me make sure I'm correct. Yes, and out the door it would be 43,000. That's in Illinois right now. That's a
with
V6.
Government discount.
Correct. That's what the government does. Here's one at Curie and Valpo.
Where?
Curie, in Valpo, Currie.
Oh,
And, or Curry, however you say it. And so, I spoke to a Julia there. Now, this is not the out the door price for you guys, but I printed it off anyway to show you what was out there.
It's an STX, it's brand new. Their price they had advertised online was 44,188. Just threw it in there because it's kind of, you know, the same thing here. Again, we're
Do
going,
you
keep
think
going,
she would do better on that or not?
possibly. I mean, they seem like it, but they needed our fleet number where when I called Auto Park for some quotes and Lock Monday, they already had our fleet number. So it was just a whole lot easier to get everything accomplished. And then again, now here's this one. This one is from Auto Park. This is a Dodge Ram. I don't know what you guys think of that. I will say though, the Ford's F-150s do have the aluminum frame or body and bed. So I mean, if you guys are looking for long term, you aren't looking at any rust or anything like that. You're looking at just the wear and tear of the engine and the drivetrain and that type of thing. So just something to think about. I mean, you're paying more, but the body and things will last longer.
Right.
So I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys, but
I just, from a mechanic's point of view, just because it does fit, doesn't mean it should fit. Can fit a plow just as much as a
well, here there's
50.
pictures in there, guys.
But I have some pickup, the frame is not gonna last very long. Rolling a plow around, so it's gonna have to be a little heavier duty, 250, 2,500, you know, a bigger truck.
But they make a plow for a 150 now.
Right, they do, and anything.
Well,
over-
this being a
if you got
poly,
enough
it wouldn't be very heavy at
That's what
all.
I'm saying, they make one for.
I mean, it's gonna do, I think, what he would want, but,
My
But that's
opinion,
it.
I wouldn't even,
but that's if Rick was to get a.
that's what I'm saying,
That's-
I'm not.
I don't wanna-
Yeah, I don't know. That's up to you guys. I'm just throwing out there what I got.
Dude, we could even, like, if the auditor's office needs a truck, they can borrow from Rick, just,
Mhm.
they have to talk amongst each other.
Right.
You know what I mean, instead of, so we need to update that car.
Right.
Well, I guess I'm thinking down the road here, and I do think that the surveyor office truck is probably gonna be treated very well.
Mhm.
I wouldn't even be opposed to buying a 3/4 ton pickup truck, not that she needs it, but in 3 years, if we wanna pass it to the highway. And then cycle another one through the surveyor office or maybe John's office.
How many,
Um,
what I'm thinking of it, miles are on,
37,000 miles.
John, how many miles are on your truck?
51, sir.
You know, you start looking at a 3/4 ton truck, you know, numbers are skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but if we're gonna justify moving it in 3 years,
So.
Right, yeah, I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah.
I just,
cause they use the bigger trucks out there.
They
like
do.
The 3/4 and
Yeah,
one
about
tons.
need a 3/4 of it.
you know, so. But yeah, I'll leave all this
Good.
with you guys and
Usually have,
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
for some stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you happen to ask them about a 3/4?
no, I didn't. I
Price
figured
wise,
that
just
was-
wondering.
When I was looking just online without any kind of a discount or whatever, I mean, trucks were like 60,000 for something that's, you start getting into
See
50.
these prices.
Yeah, really.
I mean, well, yeah, cause look at that, my truck was 29,000
Mhm.
just a few
Yeah.
years ago. So, but yeah, there you go, guys. You guys can have all this stuff to look through, whatever you need. And there was even something in here I looked at, but it was a lot more a Jeep Gladiator, but the discounts all went off as of today and new ones don't start till tomorrow. But I thought maybe I could, you know, even get something with a quarter wheelbase. and
That'd be a
stuff.
good idea, but then there again, we couldn't use that for the house.
Yeah.
I couldn't move.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
So, but I'll let you guys,
Okay.
Thanks, Gwen.
you're welcome.
Well, I think all this is kind of in that 40,000 range.
Yeah.
But I guess in the back of my mind, I'd still like to see. Maybe a quote on a 3/4 ton. Just
Yeah.
to say we got it.
Right.
You know,
Regular cab, if we can see.
see what they got. I don't know if you can even buy a regular.
Well,
cab.
that's, you get
can't,
quotes
but
on whatever.
Or get them off the lot like that.
Yeah.
Because if we do plan to do a cycle program, I could see the next truck going to the highway department potentially.
sure.
I think that's something we need to get into because it's just, I don't know. It's a lot putting, buying a new truck all the time.
Yeah.
so.
Well, and
And
Gwen's
this
not
way we
even,
could keep rotating.
Gwen's not driving the truck home.
No.
Is that right?
No, I don't.
So you're only putting on, how many miles did you put on the truck this year?
I didn't come prepared with that answer, but I could let you know later.
If you were to guess 5,000 miles?
Yeah.
Okay,
It wasn't much.
so.
Well, John probably, he's always on the road, so.
Right.
That's what we gotta look at too.
So if we were to buy a new truck today, if 3 years we cycled it to somewhere else, it's probably gonna be under 20,000 miles.
We probably have to do it twice, so like. Do the surveyors now and then the planning.
Yeah,
Instead
probably.
of, being able to take a new one, it'd be nice if we could do that way.
So what you're thinking is maybe, start one in the surveyor's office and then maybe in 3 years move it to the plan
Move,
commission.
yeah, check, yeah. Cause by then they'd have like 70,000, and then we could start, then the next time, take the surveyor.
Right.
My opinion,
I think that's a good idea. So we wouldn't need a 3/4 ton for John's truck.
right,
If that's kind of the long-term plan.
right.
So in that case, do we want to table this to the next meeting then?
I think so.
And then,
Would you have time to check, Gwen? Or do you got time
I can do that.
on a 3/4, couple different quotes? Kind of what we're looking for with, 3/4 instead of a half.
all right, anything else from the
Is
public?
somebody moving to table that?
Sure.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye. Anything from the public?
Hey, good evening. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Brendan Wood from NextAir Energy, and introduce myself as Chris Neff has moved on elsewhere in the company. So I'll be the new NextAir representative for Indiana. I just wanted to come out, introduce myself, and I'll drop some cards off. So if you guys need anything, you can reach out to me and I'll be able to answer and try your questions. I just took over as of like 2 weeks ago, so I'm still in the transition phase with Chris, but I look forward to working with all of you.
What did you say your name was again?
Brendan Wood, BrendanWood.
And which Chris are you taking over for?
Christopher Neff,
No.
Neff.
Isn't there another Chris there too?
No, that's Chris.
unanimous.
Where do you get? Oh, yes, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
We got that beard, I didn't know.
Yeah, I know, it's the winter thing going. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You said you had a card?
Yes, I'll drop them all.
Okay, thank you.
At the end, I'll give everyone.
Do you have some of that?
Yes. A few things. One, everybody that is elected has financials that are gonna be due January 21st by noon, not 4 o'clock, by noon. So I don't want anybody late. I don't want anybody to pay fines. I don't want any of that. And have you guys did anything with election equipment delivery?
I was hoping you was gonna come with the plan.
It's not gonna be my equipment after next year or after this year.
So what's your suggestion?
So, the equipment is yours. It's up to the commissioners to be able to deliver it and pick it up now that we have coffin size equipment instead of suitcase size equipment. So I'm just trying to keep it in front of you so the ball doesn't get dropped.
You mind
Because
giving me
I've been taking care of it since I've been clerk. And, my term is ending after this election season and it's gonna fall on you guys. I don't know who the next clerk's gonna be. But it's ultimately up to the commissioners to deliver and pick up the election equipment. It's an IC code.
how many at each station? You got what, 7?
We have seven centers. And we have I can put out up to 53 voting machines now.
At the different center.
You said they're coffin size now?
Pretty much, yes, they're
They're pretty
50,
good size, they're probably the size of your table, what's it?
they went from 22 pounds to 56 pounds a piece. So that's why we can't, and code change where we can't allow the inspectors to pick it up or bring it back either. So it has to be a moving company,
To hire some-
bipartisan team, whether you guys figure something out with the highway department.
Yeah, 'cause we'd have to pay the highway.
Trustees at the jail is not a no-go. That's not,
Be cheaper, but I got
it's
that.
against code. But there's several different ways that you guys can deliver it. If you guys want to brainstorm and have a discussion about it, I'm more than happy to.
That's what I was just gonna ask you, would you have time to fill out? Give us a sheet at our next meeting, how many goes to each place?
Oh, Absolutely.
When it needs to be there and when it needs picked up, could you give us that?
Day after.
I know, but you gotta put it on paper.
Somebody available in case somebody doesn't tell you machine.
Write all that down for me if you would and bring it to our next meeting.
So, yes, I can. And it changes from presidential to midterms to municipal election years too, because you don't need to pay for all that equipment to be programmed when you don't really need it all out there.
Right.
So
Well, if you will, give us a cheat sheet to go off of.
I have.
Maybe by our next election, we
I
won't be
have
long,
all
we
the-
need, okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Anybody else?
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Oh, you guys just gotta sign this, whatever you think, the fine change. We approved it, just on the signature.
Oh. Thanks, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna say something about this.
How you doing? Good, nice to meet you in person here.